Scientific study of RIG VEDA, class 47. Today we are going through the same Sooktha22 of Mandal-1. Here, today we are going through the mantra 9 to 50. Here the Devata is AMIE and other Devatas like goddess are the earth, sky, etc. are the. These are all the things in this universe are gods, Devatas. So let us go through it. First, let us go through the 9th mantra.
RIGVEDA-Mandal-1 Sooktha22 Agni Patnirihavaha Devanamushadiruva Tushtaram Somapitaye.
Here it says, tells Agni to come along with the goddesses. All the things in this universe are created as dual. For example, if temperature is one thing, its negative is also there. Low temperature. High temperature is positive, low temperature is negative. In certain reactions, low temperatures are required. For example, if we want to convert water to ice, low temperature is required. So that is there. Low temperature may be treated as wife of Agni or negative Agni. Negative temperature, that is low temperature. To convert water from liquid state to gaseous state, we require high temperature. Likewise, so come along with it. If water is required to burn something, to stop that burning, we require water. Agni is required to burn something. Water is required to stop it. So everything is dual in nature. So it tells Agni to come along with along with the goddesses of all the Devatas. It also tells the sun to also invite this sun also into this Sec.A to accept our inputs or Soma. Soma is the input. Agni, Toshtava is the controller of all the activities in this universe. We can consider sun as the Toshtava. It is controlling all the activities here. So certain actions are taking place at low temperature. So we want low temperature also. We are using ice to preserve certain things. That also is one karma. Boiling is one type of karma, and action, and cooling is another type. So depending on the nature of the action, both of these are required. So it tells Agni to come along with the God and goddesses. Now let us go through the 10th mantra.
RIGVEDA-Mandal-1 Sooktha22 Agna Ihavase Hotrami Vishta Bharadim Varutrim Tishanam Vaha.
It tells Agni to come along with the Devatas like goddesses like Bharati, Varutri, Dishna. These are certain rivers, river-like structures. For example, rivers are essential for the growth of civilization because on the banks of rivers different civilizations are developed. So rivers are the females. As per language, rivers are considered as a female. So rivers are Devata or goddesses. Then orbit in the electron is female, because there the electrons is rotating and the electron is treated as negative charge. So there are a number of orbits. There is orbit inside the atom. There is orbit for the movement of the planets and so on. So there are different types of orbits. These orbits are considered as energy levels. Energy is there, or energy is in the orbits. These energy so energy is flowing through these orbits, like a water flowing through the river. So these are considered as rivers as per Veda. So different types of orbits are there. These orbits are taking place in all the actions. In every action there is some chemical reaction, and atoms are taking part in that. And the action depends on the electron in which orbit it is belonging. The outermost orbit is taking part in the reaction, and that decides the quality of the electron. So we are inviting these goddesses also to take part in our action. Now let us go through the 11th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 22-11. അഭിനോ ദേവിരവസ മഹശർമ്മണ നൃപത്നീഹി അഛിന്നപത്ര സചന്ദാം.
It these brave ladies, Devatas, goddesses, are protecting us from several opposition that is coming in our action. Suppose we are going to do some work, there some chemical changes are taking place in that work. So these orbits are helping us to overcome this opposition, to convert it from one state to another, because there is energy in the orbit. This energy we are using, and the electron which possesses that energy, orbital energy, is taking part in the action, and it is combining with or joining with other atoms and so on to produce new things by overcoming the opposition. In every action there is equal and opposite reaction. These reactions are to be overcome, then only the action will take place. So they are brave women. Woman means negative charges. They are quick in action, because these electrons, the orbit electrons, chemical reactions are very fast. It will take place very quickly. If you mix hydrochloric acid with sodium hydroxide, it will quickly react immediately. So chemical reactions are will take place immediately if proper conditions are achieved. And let us go through the 12th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 22-12. ഇഹേന്ദ്രാണീമുഭഹ്വയേ വരുണാനീം സ്വസ്തയേ അഗ്നായീം സോമപീതയേ.
It tells to complete some action. We are inviting Indrani. Indrani means wife of Indra. Indra is the force which is coordinating the activities. So Indra is the negative. So Indra is taking part in creation activities, and every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, that is Indrani. Indrani is controlling the negative force. This Indrani is also required. Suppose we are standing on earth. Our weight is trying to go downwards. So that is Indra. Our weight is going to in the downward direction. So it is trying to go inside the earth. So the Indra is trying to go inside, penetrate through the earth while we standing on earth. So if it is in the muddy water, we will go down. But the earth is opposite. So every action there is opposite. There is a reaction. That reaction is Indrani. Indrani is prevented to go downward. That is why we are standing on the earth firmly. We will not go inside due to the weight, because Indrani is protecting us. So reaction also is required. In the case of rockets, we are using this reaction. Then only we can go, the rocket will go upwards. Now, it tells Agni to come along with the wife of Varuna, the orbital energy. In the orbits itself, there is negative energy also. Some orbits have a tendency to take electron. Some orbits have a tendency to give out electron. Depending on that, certain different types of actions are taking place. Some orbits are ready to give out its electron, excess electron. Some atom required more electron. So in that case, it requires electron, it takes electron. If giving out electron is Varuna action, taking electron can be treated as is vice action. It is opposite in direction. So in the orbital reaction, both actions are there. One atom is giving electron to other, the other one is accepting it. So giving action and accepting action, these two are there. So Varuna should come along with his wife. It also takes Agni to come with his wife. If Agni means temperature, in certain reactions, high temperature is required. In certain other actions, low temperature is required. For example, in the fridge, we are using low temperature. In the AC room, we are removing the heat. In iron box, we are producing the heat. In the AC, we are removing the heat. So, one is Agni, the other action is negative. That is the wife of Agni. Now let us go through the 13th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 22-13 മഹീദ്വന പൃഥ്വീജന ഇമം യജ്ഞം മിമിക്ഷതാം വിഭൃതാം നോഭരീമഭിഃ.
It says, "13th mantra." It says, both the sky and earth should come to our yajna place to take part in the action. Why? The sky is taken as positive and earth is taken as negative. This is sky is father, earth is mother. Likewise, negative. It is dual. At the time of creation, first sky and earth came out. Earth is taken as our mother and the other one is taken as the father. Both the mother is helping because most of the things are happening on earth. We are planting the trees on earth, but at the same time, for growing these plants, water is required. That rainwater is coming from the sky. So both should involve in our activity. The planets are also influencing our activities. Earth also is influencing our activities. Certain plants are growing in certain places. So the nature of the earth also is influencing our activity. So we are inviting both the sky and the is Devi, that is earth. is goddess, Earth. Now let us go through the 14th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 22-14 തയോരിത്കൃതപത്പയോ വിപ്രാരിഹന്തി ധീതിഭിഃ ഗന്ധർവസ്യ ധ്രുവേപദേ.
It tells between the sky and earth, water is forming, and we are depending on that water also. That water, that is sky water. Between earth and sky, these clouds are there. That also is a Devi. There it is flowing like a river. Water is flowing in the sky like a river. So river can be treated as goddess. So that also is a goddess. River is flowing in the upper sky in the form of water or cloud. That is raining. So we should invite that also. Now let us go through the 15th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 22-15 സ്വാനാ പൃഥ്വീ ഭവാനി നൃക്ഷരാ നിവേശനി യച്ഛാന ശർമ്മ സപ്രഥഃ.
It tells Earth to give us a safe space. We are safe on Earth. So it tells Earth is a Devi or mother, or it is a goddess. So it tells Earth to protect us, give us a safe place to live. So it gives us all that required things that we are getting from Earth. Now it is a good place for our stay. So Earth is also a Devi or a goddess which protects us in several ways. So we are inviting Earth also to help us to give us a very good life.